Hello, this is Techie Doodledoo, and today we are going to have a look at some Urberg Drybags. So here I have this 5-pack that we purchased. It contains 3 1.5 liters, 2 7 liters and 1 21-liter bag. And this is just from the same set but in red. So first of all, I'll just put that down and we'll have a look at this one. So as you can see, this is how the material looks. Hopefully you can see that it is a little bit see-through. At least from my perspective, it is visible. And also we can see how it looks inside out. There we go. So you can see that the seams are taped and the material seems like maybe the type of raincoat that you have for your backpack. It's a very thin material, and personally I would not use this outside of my backpack. For instance, if you have a sleeping bag that you want to put into such bag and keep it outside your backpack, it feels like this would get easily scratches and holes from branches when you hike around in the woods. So if you do want to have a dry bag outside of your backpack, I would go for maybe the ones from Sea to Summit. I have purchased one of those and the material is much thicker. So that one is probably a bit more durable, but also more pricier. So, you know, you have to choose. Also, if you want to backpack as light as possible and count every gram, then this is probably better because, you know, thinner material equals less weight. So today I'm going to test this out by putting a paper towel inside, close it up and dunk it in water and see how the paper towel looks afterwards. So let me just find a paper towel down here. There we go. Probably gonna fold this up a little bit. Beautiful folding. Like that, and close it up. Just make sure that you try to push out as much air as you can, and also fold it for at least 3 times. So that's probably good. Just close it up. That's how it looks. Now you can probably see the see-throughness of the bag. So yeah, very thin fabric. So let us just dunk it in water. Here we have some wood stuff, but we will not think about that. Okay, so we can see a little bit of bubbles, but that's probably just from the fold here. There we go. So now it's very important to dry off this part as good as possible, because again, it was some bubbles coming up, which probably indicates that there are some water inside of this folding. So if I can have the paper from the cameraman here. Can I have some more, please? There we go. He kept it in the pocket so that we don't have to make this one wet. Okay, probably going to use all of it. So I'll just put it over here. Try to shake off as much water as we can. There we go, and I'm also going to dry my hand. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we have some water in the fold. So let's dry that one as well. And to the moment we've been waiting for, we have a couple of drops here. And let's try to take out the paper towel. So this one was from my finger, but you can see a couple of drops, which might have been from these ones when I took the paper towel out of the bag. But again, you can see some water has come into the bag. Of course, if this was your phone, then it is a lot better to have the bag than just submerging the phone by itself. And you know, most phones are able to handle a couple of drops. So let's try one more time. I'll just use this to dry the bag inside. To dry the inside of the bag, I mean. And we will try to be a little bit more brutal this time. Okay, now we have dried off the bag as good as we can with paper towels. So let us do the second test. There we have a new paper towel. Da-da-dum. Put it inside, press up the air, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And let's be a little bit more brutal this time. I am pressing down the whole thing with quite a bit of weight, and also doing a little bit of squishing. The water is really cold. Okay, that's probably good enough. Let's take this up. And again, shake, shake, shake. I just scared our cat. And we will be drying it off. Just from what you can see here, it doesn't seem like there's any water floating around in the bag. Like visually, hopefully you are able to see as I'm here, and it doesn't seem like anything has come in. So let's start opening it. Excuse me, there we go. And again, we have water in the folds. You can see it's wet. This is the last fold, and you can see that it is wet on the inside here. You can see the droplets, making it darker. Yeah. So again, you can see some drops on the inside here. But the paper towel is, as expected, dry. This is entirely dry, I think. So I think it's just I was able to take it out of the bag without brush it against any of the drops on the inside here. So these bags doesn't seem entirely waterproof because we did see some drops on the upper part here, but none in the lower part. So I think the fabric is waterproof, but the closing mechanism is the weak point in these bags. So in my opinion, these are better than nothing, and for the price point, they might be worth purchasing just to protect your stuff a little bit. But if you are going canoeing or something like that, and there's a large chance for losing your backpack into the water, then maybe purchase something else that is probably pricier but also better quality. So that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this video and coming outside into the wilderness with me. I hope you liked it. Leave a like if you did. Also, please consider subscribing because we would love to have you as a part of our techie family. Have a good one!